Well, here we are on day 3 with Chou and Alice, and I'm going to say that my assessment of the current situation is that Alice, who's trying very hard, is frustrated by Mr. Chou, who is not trying very hard at all. She is very patient with him to a point, and then she's searching for a reaction from him. As we talked, it's important that he shows her attention by chasing her a little bit. He's not really doing anything. He's sitting in the litter box, and she'll go sit in the litter box with him. And, well, maybe we'll get something. And sit next to him for a while. And then she gets frustrated and jumps out, and she'll do that time and time again. And then she gets frustrated enough that she goes in there and nips at him. And then you get to go to timeout. Hi, Alice. Yeah, you do. And but she always goes back to him. Okay, guys. Now this is a typical standoff that we always have. One trying to get the other one to groom. And I interrupted that one. And what was I saying? Oh, she always goes to him for comfort. If she gets scared, she'll jump in there in the box with him and hide underneath him. We did go on a car ride today, and that always stresses her out a little bit. And when we get back, we have plenty of time in the litter box together without incident, don't we, Alice? And then things tend to escalate a little bit over time. So a little bit worried about his lack of interaction. And I don't think I don't read that as being that he doesn't want to be with another bunny so much as he lacks the social skills that he should have. And that's not uncommon for these bunnies. Who knows where he came from and how soon he was taken away from his mom. And he just lacks the skills. He just doesn't really know what he's supposed to do. And that's very common with these bunnies. And so consequently he just sits there. And I think he's waiting for some bunny to come up to him and just lavish him with attention, and he doesn't realize that it's a two-way street. And we've had a few bunnies like that. And so I don't know where we're going to go with this from here. We're going to keep trying. I'm going to have to change it up and try something different tomorrow, I think. Maybe a longer car ride. I think as she develops a better comfort level with him and turns to him for comfort, I'm hoping that he'll reciprocate a little bit. I really haven't seen... I've seen more positive signs than negative signs, but the positive signs haven't been things that I would consider overly impressive at this point. I would really like to see some grooming happening by now from one of them, or some kind of interaction that's on a more positive level than just being able to sit in the litter box together. So, Alice, you're a very pretty girl, though. And I had forgotten how small you are, Mr. Chou. You're not a dwarf, and it's just interesting. I really wonder what your mix is. But Alice really surprised me with what a good little girl she is. And you're trying, aren't you, Alice? You're just frustrated that he's not trying back. As far as eating and comfort and everything, they're doing really good. And we always try to end on a positive note. So, and we never want to underestimate the importance of our involvement in the bonding process. We should always be interactive with the bonding process, stopping any fights when they break out, and also giving positive reinforcement. And they should be comfortable together, and they are most of the time, except when she gets frustrated with him. But one of the ways I like to end the evening, and we'll go ahead and do that now because we're going to end, is Whoa, whoa. Well, let me put the camera down for a minute. Oops. Okay, let me see if I can turn this. No, I can't. So, we are going to end by putting them together and petting them like this, side by side. We'll do this for a while, just so that they have some positive reinforcement. We didn't have anything get really out of hand tonight, so that's good. I caught the one little scuffle pretty quickly, so she only went into timeout one time. And it's weird because she'll jump in the box with him time and time again and nuzzle with him, but then she just gets frustrated, and then all of a sudden she'll jump in the box and nip at him. So clearly she would make a good girl for some boy. I think that would help her a lot. Wouldn't it, little girl? Yeah, you remind me a lot of a little girl that I had. She was pretty special too. So we're going to close it here tonight, and we'll pick it up again tomorrow night. So that's it for now.